When we talk about Codm, we talk about Vegas movement. We talk about Learn's idling. We talk about Neutrino's AR wall banks. We talk about Trunk's clutches. We talk about Bro's SMG skills. When we talk about Codm India, we talk about Team Mayhem. The WC others regional champions making India proud on the global stage. We've seen Mayhem's journey. They started their Codm journey after a shift from Corps. They played under Aesthetic X, later on picked up by an org named Empire. And then they were acquired by Mayhem. And we all know the rise of Team Mayhem thereafter. In today's video, we will talk about and decode MYM secret to success. In the next 3 points, you'll learn how you can follow MYM's footstep and get your competitive journey on track. Point number 1. Loadout. In my opinion, the most important point which many teams underestimate is loadout. Loadout is everything. It covers the gun you use and its attachments, followed by perks and utilities, and your secondary weapon as well. When we take MYM as an example, we learn how each one of them runs different set of loadouts depending upon their individual roles, how MYM use their utilities and their choice of secondary weapons, and most importantly, balancing the team with the correct score streaks and operators. All 5 of them run different gunsmiths builds for their weapons because all 5 of them are different from each other. Some are objective players like Trunks who runs a gunsmith build which can laser people at close range, whereas Vegas runs a more balanced loadout which is equally effective at mid to long range. I've never seen Vegas using a gun with quick ADS speed because his gameplay is more dependent on pre-aiming. MYM is very smart at using their score streaks and operator skills as well. It falls under their game plan and which team they are facing. There are certain roles, and depending upon their roles, they strategize their use of special skills. In order to master this, you as a team and especially as an IGL, you have to figure out a perfect game plan and strategize your class setups. And here's the thing, which I think teams should give it a thought to: the use of UAVs. I do not recommend using those anymore because it giveaways free 100 or 125 points to the opponent. Give it a thought. Point number 2. IGL. IGL, in-game leader, is someone who controls the flow of the game and takes some decisive decisions. Team Mayhem is blessed with one of the best brains in Codm. The IGL of the year, as I say, MYM Learn. The rise of MYM as a team was not sudden. We've seen MYM lose, and it happened pretty often where MYM reached the finals and it was always a tough fight between them and SGE. But with time, MYM came out to be the best and went on to defeat international teams as well. Here, IGL plays the most important part. When you give your IGL freedom, trust his callouts, everything will go as planned. No matter you win or lose, it will bind your team together. As an IGL, you need to be spontaneous and guide your players through just like Learn does. If the VC dies and you leave your players unattended, it's game over. As an IGL, your job is to guide the team, be spontaneous and focus on others and your gameplay as well. I've seen so many IGLs who somewhere either focus on the team so much so that their own gameplay degrades, or the other way around. An IGL should be a multitasker. IGL's job is to read the opponents, and when you want to be a top-notch team, you cannot go in a scrim or tournament with the same game plan. You need to study your opponent and strategize your game plan. There are so many live streams available. Make full use of those. Here, I want to give a small tip to the IGLs out there. As an IGL, you have to control your players. What I mean by control your player is what your players post on the social media handles. Sometimes I've seen many players, many teams in fact, posting their, scrims or tournaments highlight, and in order to do that, they reveal their gameplay, their game plan, I must say, their strategies, their positioning, and mark my words, good teams do read you. When I was playing competitive, I used to read every player before getting into a match. I used to read what positions they play, what guns they use just from watching their Instagram or YouTube videos. So make sure, as I usually, you control your players and decide what you can post and what you can't. Point number 3, coordination and synergy. After all, it's just a game, and if you don't have fun playing it, you won't give your 100%. Just watch Neutrino's videos and how Team MIM gives callouts, how they cheer their teammates, how they make fun of each other, how well they enjoy playing this game. Don't let the element of joy die and burden yourself with unnecessary stress. We already got loads to handle. When you start enjoying the game, your synergy increases, so as your coordination. And in-game modes like Dom and HP, coordination is everything. 3 points to better chemistry as a team is keep negativity away, enjoy the game, and never let the VC die. And as I always say, there's a lot to learn and create a better and experienced version of yourself. And it's only possible when you work on yourself. Stop copying Gunsmith setup, sensitivity, and HUD. Create a trademark for yourself. Be one of a kind. Be at the top. Till then, keep learning. This is RainX signing off. I'll see you around.